channel. Look down. #7.
Bruh.
Hello and welcome to what will be my last World Cup related video in 2026. A video in which I'm going to be reviewing the predictions that I made when I launched on YouTube. I made the day of the first match of the World Cup in 2026. They were a bit wrong in general. Of course, the knockouts were a bit off, especially the fixtures, but I did predict some interesting things. Why don't we start the Group A, where I expected South Africa to go unbeaten, to have a much better thing than tournament and group stage than they had, but I did. I was only a bit off. Only had to switch South Africa with Mexico and South Korea with the Czech Republic, and I got it right. Though I predicted that the South Koreans would not make it out of the group stages. And then in Group B, we of course had the following prediction: Switzerland first, Canada second, third, Bosnia and Herzegovina second, and Qatar fourth. Here I was almost right, although I thought up. Again, Canada and Bosnia did finish the same amount of points. However, the direct match, which was won by, which was the draw actually, but the goal difference was actually key here because the Canadians had a much better goal difference than Bosnians after a clear win against Qatar, and I expected Qatar to do as badly as they did their second ever World Cup. They have to improve, even they were champions of Asia at some point this decade. Group C: Morocco first, Brazil second, Scotland third, and Haiti fourth. Scotland third. Again, I predicted that right. Haiti fourth, I predicted that right. However, I did expect Morocco and Brazil to draw, and I thought that Morocco would have a higher goal difference than Brazil, and so go on to take first place. No, it was the other way around. Group D: the Americans, Australia, Turkey, and Paraguay. Compared to a lot of people, I did not expect Turkey to do as badly as good as people thought they would. Have expected them to do as badly as they did. And I did not say that they'll finish the bottom of the group. I expected Paraguay to do that. However, they of course surprised everyone and knocked out Germany on penalties in the round of 32 and made it to the round of 16. So because of that. Group E. Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast, and Curacao. I mean, there were some reasons I did not expect, like Ecuador and Curacao drawing or Ecuador beating Germany. However, overall, this wasn't that far away as a group. Group F: Netherlands, Sweden, Japan, Tunisia. Japan switched with Sweden, and basically that was the only change. I did expect Netherlands to win all three matches, something that did not happen as the Japanese stood in their way. And I expected Tunisia to have a pretty bad tournament as they did. Then Group J, we had the following standings: Belgium, Egypt, Iran, Netherlands, no, New Zealand, sorry. As in real life, I did think that Belgium would Police get 7 points and would not struggle to qualify till the last match. And I did expect Egypt to be a tougher opponent than what many people thought um, back when that tournament, the groups were first announced and drawn. Then Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde, and Saudi Arabia. I did expect Cape Verde to win against Saudi Arabia. This did not happen. However, nobody expected Cape Verde to stand up against all three nations in their group and Argentina in the knockouts, and so Uruguay wouldn't make it up the group stages. They massively underperformed. Then France, Norway, Senegal, and Iraq. I did expect France would draw with Senegal, but the standings are good, so there's no point in chattering about this one. Then we have Argentina Group J, and I believe I put Austria in second, yeah, Algeria in third, and Jordan in fourth. This thing happened, and this meant that you know, Jordan wouldn't make it. They did not make it, did not score a single point. I mean, other European teams who you would have thought were worse than Jordan managed to get a point at least in this World Cup, and Jordan did not. Then Group K, Portugal, Colombia, DR Congo, and Uzbekistan. Of course, nobody expected Colombia to win the group after DR Congo stood up to Portugal. And they deserved it after all, after a good game against the Portuguese in the last match of the group stage, or in the last round of the group stages. Group L, I believe, is next. And here I said England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. That happened. However, I didn't expect the results to happen, like England drawing with Ghana. Cape Verde, Senegal, Algeria. From third place is DR Congo, Ghana. I did not think they would make it through. Japan, Ivory Coast. I did predict Iran getting third place and getting through. Canada, I also said would make it through. Something that happened, but not to the third place. Actually, they are conquering Ghana didn't make it after all. I was wrong. I didn't see the full picture. Germany wins against Turkey. The match did not happen. Both teams didn't make it to the round of 16. So it was a bit of there. I said that France would win against Cape Verde. Also, it is not here, but I would expected France to absolutely beat up Cape Verde. They made it to the round of 16. That was true. However, Cape Verde stood against Argentina, and I think in that moment could have stood up against the French. Mexico and Netherlands. Mexico made it to the round of 16. Netherlands did not, but not with those matches. Again, the matches are a bit off. Yes, to just put it.
Netherlands, that's why the Brazil are going to lose. Morocco, sorry, Swedes.
Yeah, Morocco and Norway, the usual ones, the usual suspects. They made it to the round of 16, but not the correct matches at all. They're just back
It was 2014 third place match, and that was won by Brazil. Died the Netherlands. That's why the Brazil are going to lose. Morocco, sorry, Swedes. Norway, Senegal, England.
Senegal, England again. I didn't expect England to play DR Congo. That's nothing for me. But Senegal didn't make it out of the round of 32 after that late drama against Belgium.
And Croatia, Spain.
Croatia didn't make it again to the round of 16. I expected Spain to play Austria, and they did win. As I expected. Now two hosts in US and Canada facing off.
Going to be tough. I'm going to say Canada, Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium and Canada did make it to the round of 16. That's great for me, but the US got knocked out early on, or earlier on.
Argentina, sorry, Uruguay fans. Austria.
Argentina and Australia. I expected Egypt to Australia, but I did not predict the right winner. Argentina, of course, made it to the final, so they got the win in the round of 32 match.
Yeah, Switzerland, and then I think Portugal.
Switzerland, Portugal. They did make it through, didn't they? But not with the quarter matches.
How about round of 16? France, Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands got knocked out early. France, they make it through all the way to the small final and got fourth place after all.
Morocco, again back in the quarterfinals. England.
Yeah, Morocco beats Norway. Would have been a very interesting match to watch if things had gotten the way I thought they would go. Morocco did not make it to the didn't make it to the quarterfinals, but Norway didn't in this matter, and England did again.
You're going to say Croatia because Croatia is good at the World Cup, and I do think that's going to be not in the round of 16. Again, Belgium.
Yeah, Croatia, Belgium. Croatia did not win against Spain. I don't think they would have done it. Or maybe they would have done it. I don't know. Interesting. Setup. Argentina did make it through.
Yeah, a repeat of the round of 16 match from Qatar. And again, another repeat of the round of 16 match from Qatar, again going in favor of Portugal.
Now the real stuff, the quarterfinals.
Now, this is going to be controversial. Netherlands, because
Yeah, Netherlands, I expected them to win. Spoiler alert. And this did not happen at all.
I think they've got a good squad. I think that France will have some internal issues and they might not benefit out of those. Croatia back in the.
Yeah, Croatia again. But team knocked out in the round of 32. Two teams now making it to the semi-final. I expected Croatia to do as well as they had done in the last two World Cups. So that's the explanation.
So for third World Cup in a row, it's going to be tough. I'm going to say England. I think Morocco just doesn't have the squad to be there. Even that they won against Brazil at group stages. And then the ultimate match going the way of Argentina. Sorry.
Yeah, I did say that England and Argentina are going to be playing each other in a semi-final, so that's some points bonus for me.
Netherlands will make it to the final. Croatia will once again have to settle for third or fourth place, and then Argentina back in the World Cup final.
Yeah, Argentina back in the World Cup final. Expected that. I've already commented on the Netherlands-Croatia situation. Let's just run back to the end of predictions. Yeah, Netherlands, Argentina, Croatia, England. I did predict all of the top four. Did predict Argentina in the right place. And I did predict some other quarterfinalists. I mean, all quarterfinalists that got it from the four that got eliminated in the quarterfinals. France, Morocco, Belgium, and Portugal. Only Portugal was wrong. So in general, though the one of the semifinals was completely off, that wasn't the worst prediction I've seen by a lot. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and goodbye.